Welcome back, Barcelona fans. Tonight, we dive deep into one of the most crucial moments of the 2025-26 season for FC Barcelona. After a tough start, losing the Clásico and falling 5 points behind Real Madrid, Barça have fought their way back to the top of La Liga thanks to Real Madrid's recent stumbles. But the real test comes now, as Barcelona prepares to face an in-form Atletico Madrid side on Tuesday at the Camp Nou. We'll break down Rooney Bargie's fading minutes under Hansi Flick, Pedri's big return, and the tactical decisions that could make or break Barcelona's title hopes. Will Barça finally deliver a statement performance in a big game? Stay tuned to find out. 0 minutes in 4 matches, Barcelona youngster fades from Hansi Flick's plans. Rooney Bargie was one of the 3 major signings that FC Barcelona made during the summer, with the winger arriving from FC Copenhagen for a nominal fee of around €2.5 million. The Swedish international made an impression on the pre-season tour of Asia and earned himself a place in the first-team squad, but has found minutes hard to come by under Hansi Flick. No appearance in the last 4 games. After all, Bargie has now gone 4 consecutive matches without playing a single minute, as highlighted by Mundo Deportivo. Indeed, the winger did not feature against Celta Vigo, Athletic Club, Chelsea or Deportivo Alaves over the past month. In the 3 matches preceding this run, the youngster had only played 16 minutes in total, Real Madrid 7, Elche 2, and Club Brugge 7. This is an indication that the attacker might be fading from Hansi Flick's plans. After a start in which he was unavailable against Mallorca, Levante and Rayo Vallecano due to registration issues, Bargie made his first start against Valencia at Estadi Johan Cruyff because of Lamine Yamal's injury, but he was substituted at halftime. Following that, he continued to accumulate minutes in La Liga. The winger came on as a substitute versus Getafe at 14, and started against Real Sociedad after remaining on the bench versus Real Oviedo. He was an impact substitute without success against Sevilla, 21, and Girona, 26. Bargie made his Champions League debut for Barcelona against Olympiacos, 15, and played again in Europe against Club Brugge, although not much. From the Real Madrid match onwards, his playing time dropped sharply. Rooney has kept a positive attitude despite the lack of minutes. Flick, for his part, has continued to praise the young winger, but it has not translated into on-field action for the player. Whether the situation improves in the weeks to come remains to be seen. If things do not change, it will be interesting to see whether Bargie seeks a loan move away in January. Barcelona are top in La Liga, but Hansi Flick demands more from his stars. Following their 3-1 win over Deportivo Alaves, FC Barcelona moved to the top of the La Liga table, 2 points clear of rivals Real Madrid. It could have been temporary, as Los Blancos faced Girona on Sunday and could have reclaimed pole position with a win. But it was not to be, as Xabi Alonso and company were held to their 3rd consecutive draw in La Liga, playing out a 1-1 stalemate at Estadi Montilivi. It meant that Barcelona ended the matchday as league leaders, a point ahead of the Spanish capital club. Hansi Flick wants more. As per Mundo Deportivo, even though the team is at the top of the league standings, Barcelona manager Hansi Flick wants more from his stars and is not entirely satisfied with what he has been seeing from his team. The German tactician made it clear after the 3-1 win over Alaves that last season he saw control and intensity that are now missing, and he wants more solidity with the return of vital players after injury. The gradual return of important footballers to the starting 11 is a key element in improving the team's play. Rafinha created 2 goals against Alaves, Joan Garcia's return to goal brings security, as he showed on Saturday, and Pedri offered half an hour of pure quality after a month out. Dani Olmo scored twice, and Lamine Yamal added a goal and an assist while remaining a constant threat. All of this will help lift the team's confidence. To strengthen that belief, Barcelona now need to win one of the so-called big matches, because this season they have failed in all 3 that the League and Champions League calendar has produced. PSG 1-2 loss, Real Madrid 2-1 loss, and Chelsea 3-0 loss. That is why tomorrow's fixture against Atletico at the Camp Nou is considered a strategic match. It is not only because they face a direct rival who sit 3 points behind them, but also because Atleti arrive in top form after 7 straight wins in official competition. Except in the Champions League, where Barcelona have taken only 1 point from 6 against Club Brugge and Chelsea, the team responded to the defeat against Real Madrid by winning 12 points from 12 in La Liga, which has put them back at the top. The aim is to confirm that trend by winning against Atletico. Opinion: Atletico Madrid clash comes at the perfect time for Barcelona to change the narrative. October 26, 2025, is a day many FC Barcelona fans would rather forget. On that day, Hansi Flick's team suffered a 2-1 defeat to Real Madrid, which allowed Los Blancos to pull ahead by 5 points at the top of the league and take an early strong lead in the race for the title. However, just over a month later, the situation looks completely different. Real Madrid has struggled throughout November, managing only 1 win and drawing 3 games in a row. Meanwhile, Barcelona, even without playing their best football, have climbed back to the top of La Liga. Real Madrid's most recent setback happened last night against Girona, a team near the bottom of the table with only 2 wins in 14 matches. Although it seemed like an easy win on paper, Madrid dropped valuable points once again. This result has made it clear that Real Madrid have effectively handed the advantage back to Barcelona in the title race. But whether Barcelona have earned that initiative is a fair question. Flick's team have not exactly dazzled since the Clásico defeat. Their performances have often lacked rhythm and conviction, and many of their recent wins have been battles of attrition rather than displays of dominance. Barcelona are top, but the ascent has been more about Madrid slowing than Barca accelerating. Last weekend at the Spotify Camp Nou highlighted that tension. Barcelona beat Alaves 3-1, doing enough to secure the result without suggesting they had turned a corner. Flick continues to insist the team is improving and that training performances are trending upward, but the evidence on the pitch has felt uneven. That is why the upcoming fixture against Atletico Madrid arrives at such a crucial moment. Barcelona host Diego Simeone's side at a time when Atletico are in their best run of form this season, having won 7 straight matches. Meanwhile, Real Madrid face a difficult trip to San Mamés to meet Athletic Club. Both matches carry enormous weight, but it is Barcelona who play first, and that timing matters. A win would put Flick's men 4 points clear at the top before Madrid even kick a ball. More importantly, it would give Barcelona something they have lacked all season: a statement performance in a big game. So far, they have faltered in their marquee fixtures, and the 3-0 humbling at Stamford Bridge remains a fresh wound. Beating Atletico would not erase those shortcomings, but it would shift the narrative. It would signal that Barcelona can rise to the moment, that their position at the top is not merely the product of Real Madrid's inconsistency, and that Flick's message of internal improvement is beginning to translate into real on-pitch progress. For a team still searching for an identity, still trying to convince themselves as much as anyone else, there may be no better opponent and no better moment. The question is simple. Will Barcelona seize it? Barcelona lineup versus Atletico Madrid. Predicted 11 for La Liga clash with Hansi Flick set to make key Pedri decision. Barcelona are preparing for one of their biggest matches of the season, and the good news is that Pedri is expected to return to the starting lineup. After missing a month with a hamstring injury, the midfielder made his comeback against Alaves, coming off the bench and playing more than 30 minutes in Barcelona's 3-1 victory, a win that pushed Hansi Flick's side back to the top of La Liga. Because of his huge importance to the team, Flick is now ready to start Pedri again in the crucial showdown against Atletico Madrid at the Camp Nou. However, the coaching staff will still manage his minutes, so he's not expected to play the full match. Pedri will likely join Frenkie de Jong, who is returning after missing the previous game due to personal reasons. Together, they form Barcelona's most creative and balanced midfield pairing. Behind them, the defensive line could include Jules Koundé, Eric Garcia, the impressive young Pau Cubarsí, and Alejandro Balde, giving Barca a mix of experience and youthful energy at the back. In attack, Robert Lewandowski is the favorite to start ahead of Ferran Torres in the striker role. The Polish forward would be supported by Lamine Yamal on the right, Dani Olmo in the playmaker role, and Rafinha on the left wing, forming a dangerous and dynamic front four. However, Barcelona still have key absences. Ter Stegen, Gavi, and Fermin Lopez remain sidelined with injuries, while Ronald Araujo may also miss out again as he continues to recover from illness. With important players returning and others still missing, Flick must get the balance right, and Pedri's comeback could be exactly what Barcelona need in such a tough fixture. If you want, I can also turn this into Barcelona possible starting lineup. Garcia, Koundé, Garcia, Cubarsí, Balde, De Jong, Pedri, Yamal, Olmo, Rafinha, Lewandowski. So there you have it. Barcelona's season hangs in the balance with this massive clash against Atletico Madrid. With key players returning and Flick demanding more intensity, this game could rewrite the narrative of their campaign. Will Barcelona capitalize on Real Madrid's slip-ups and prove they are genuine title contenders? Or will Atletico's hot streak continue to derail Barca's hopes? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for all the latest updates and in-depth analysis on Barcelona's quest for La Liga glory. Thanks for watching. and let's hope for an epic night at the Camp Nou.